brutally honest reviews from extreme wrestling fans. This is FWO.
Check the local list. Don't assume get gas, ride faster. Don't ride the fumes, cause it's the first round. And it's a fighting if you're in it. It's gonna get ugly just as soon as we begin it. Till the last round. Left to right, I'm heavy-handed. After everything's landed, I'll be the last one standing from the first round. It's a fighting if you're in it. It's gonna get ugly just as soon as we begin it. Till the last round. Left to right, I'm heavy-handed. After everything's landed, I'll be the last one standing. I'm Mr. First to get the game jumping, ain't nothing. Mr. Quick to trip and load the clip and start dumping. Sucker, say something. Mr. Trying to build a million out of plain nothing. Mr.'s gonna be successful, daddy ain't bluffing. I'm Mr. Quick to chop and one of a kind. A madman on the band till every one of them's mine. I'm Mr. No Look and not a amongst crooks, Mr. Right.
Hello FWO fans and welcome back to FWO. I know it's been since August since I've done an episode, which is when I did the inaugural episode, but all I can say is I'm sorry for that, but I will be doing FWO every week from now on. They have some really great wrestlers. They have Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce. They have Gangrel, who was a former WWE superstar. They had Matt Striker was there. He totally screwed over Gangrel in a match and made Gangrel lose the WCWC Pacific Northwest title. But yeah, they have some great wrestlers. You should go check them out. West Coast Wrestling Connection. There would have been an interview on OWO Fan 19 with Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce, me, and of course the host of OWO Fan 19, Josh James. But the camera guy forgot to press record and made us lose some great interview that we had. I mean, I made Adam Pearce laugh with some of the stuff I said that had to do with ECW and the original ECW, not that crap that WWE did. And after that Stephanie McMahon bullshit, we led into a very poorly worked Dolph Ziggler versus Damien Sandow match. Now, the shocking part about the poor working of the match is it was Dolph Ziggler that did a bad job, not Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow sold everything. Even when Ziggler couldn't do shit, it was like Ziggler was probably on drugs or something. I give this match a 1.5. Thank you, WWE. Now we have to watch another bullshit build-up promo by Stephanie McMahon and her horrible acting skills. Overacting in her man voice. She sounds more manly than Triple H. Oh my God, do we have to keep seeing Stephanie McMahon? Get rid of that ugly man of a woman. Alright, I'm going to read this one to make sure I got it right, because there's a lot of people in here I could really give a shit less about. So, next after that we had JoJo, Eva Marie, and Natalya versus Alicia Fox, Oksana, and Rosa Mendez. What more do I need to say about this match? It was so poorly worked. Natalya did a great job, but they teamed her with noobs. Should we just call the tag team Noobs and Natalya? I guess so. I mean, this match shouldn't even happen. JoJo never even got a fight. Eva Marie got a fight more than Natalya, but it was horrible. But this match ends with a 1 star. Looks like WWE really knows how to write a storyline, don't they? They totally know how to write a really good Raw, don't they? No, they don't. Next, we have to listen to Brad Maddox, the only guy in history that could probably ruin a promo, even if frickin' Mick Foley was involved in it. Brad Maddox sucks. Why don't you just fire that asshole? 3MB versus Los Matadores or Dores or whatever. I can't speak Spanish, but this match really great. Los Matadores, they definitely are bringing back some lucha fans into WWE. They worked that match flawlessly. It seems like 3MB, the longer that horrible tag team is together, the worse and worse the people get at wrestling. Sorry to say it, 3MB. I mean, y'all were pretty decent wrestlers before you got together. Now you guys are about as bad as Eva Marie and JoJo. But altogether, I have to give this match a 2.5. I would have gave it a lot higher stars if it would have lasted longer, because everybody wants to see what Los Matadores can do when a match, instead of going 5 minutes, goes like 10, 20, 30 minutes even. But yeah, like I said, 2.5 stars. Then we follow up that great match with one of the worst promos I've ever seen Punk involved in. And it wasn't even his fault. It's just because the other people couldn't do a fucking promo. But it led into a pretty decent match with Punk teaming up with R-Truth against Curtis Axel and Ryback. Now this match, it drug on for a good 5, maybe 8 minutes or so at the beginning. It was just a really boring tag team match. But then midway through, it started to really pick up, and it ended it with Punk gave Curtis Axel the go to sleep, and then tagged in R-Truth, and R-Truth did a finisher on Curtis Axel and pinned him to get his revenge, you know. And I would like to say, I would love to see R-Truth and Punk keep teaming up, because they were a great team for working together, you know, I think they've never worked together. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, they worked really well together. They had a really good presence, and since the match picked up at the end, it picked this match up to 2.5 stars. And then we follow up a 2.5 star match with a match you could have gone and taken a piss at any point in the match and still never missed a fucking thing. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Why did this match even need to be done? Randy Orton, of course, beat him, blah blah blah, nobody fucking cares. This match, 2 stars. Probably shouldn't even give it that much. It's probably giving it way too much credit. But it did pick up a little at the end and get kind of exciting, but that was about 2 minutes. So I guess a star a minute then? But yes, 2-star match. Yes, I know a lot of you are going to say, why aren't you doing more reviews? There was more matches. There was more matches. I know this. There was a couple more shitty promos too. But this was a really bad Raw in my opinion. So bad, this is the first Raw I've ever fallen asleep while watching. And then I woke up like 10 minutes after falling asleep. Nothing had fucking happened. Absolutely nothing. This Raw, in my opinion, ended in 2 stars. Probably, again, giving it way too much credit. Especially if I started starring the promos. But this, I'm just basing solely on matches, because if I had in the promos, we'd probably have like a 0.5 star Raw. So, sorry to say, if you missed out on October 7th edition of Raw, you didn't miss out on much. Might as well just go read up on it on WWE.com or watch reviews like FWO. And speaking of reviews like FWO, I will see you next week.